Hello. I know I had made a post earlier this week about coming in, showing you guys on how to use the Cameo 4. I'm not claiming to know everything. I've been making shirts like a little over a year or two. I went from the Cameo 3 and then I decided to upgrade to the Cameo 4. So I'm going to, y'all bear with me because I'm trying to use something to hold my phone and show y'all how to do this. I just took my phone off the stand. So I have a MacBook Pro. I see a lot of people show you how to use the PC, but a lot of people do not show you how to use the MacBook Pro. So I want to start with the basics. This is the Silhouette Design Space store online. When you get your Silhouette products, the Cameo 3 or the Cameo 4 or the Cameo Plus, sometimes they give you free credits to use in a design store space. Let me know if you can hear me because I can't see none of the comments at all. I can't see no comments, so someone say something so I can know if you can hear me or not. It's not. I don't see nothing. So this is a design store space. So if you don't know what this is mostly where you buy most of your stuff for the Silhouette Cameo that you can break down or you can reuse or you can add to it. You have the designs that you can click on, you know, the different stuff. And you basically just, right now y'all bear with me, I'm holding this. You basically just stroll up and down, whatever you want. And then you click on it. So for me, this is my account information. And it says I have $205. And I have the premium subscription where I pay a monthly fee every month. And I get money to spend in a Silhouette store. So, I can't see no comments. Oh my God. I can't see no comments at all. So it's not letting me see no comments. So, if you have any questions after the video, you just write the comments and I'll try my best to answer it. So we basically in a Silhouette store. And when I click on account, I have a MacBook. And these are all my designs that I purchased in the Silhouette store that I'm able to use and, you know, add to it or something like that. So, like I said, I've been making t-shirts now for about 1 to 2 years. I had the Cameo 3. Now I have the 4. And we basically finna walk through the basic steps of the Cameo 4. Let me turn my phone sideways. So this is the Cameo 4. Oh, I'm sorry, it said I can't rotate my phone while recording. This is the Cameo 4. And you know, when you turn it on, my Cameo 4 is Bluetooth to my MacBook Pro. You turn it on the side right here. And it basically light up. You know, you push this up. And I have the blades in. The Bluetooth sign is lit up because it's connected to my PC. And you press the up and down arrow. Hi, how are you? I'm trying to keep my word. I know it's hard using this Cameo 4 because when I first got it, I want to throw it away because it's very irritating. So this is how you press the up and down arrow to load your mat onto the Cameo 4. And we basically, my mat is old. This is my mat from the Cameo 3. We basically going to cut something live, and I'm going to show you a few steps to weeding something out. So I have a MacBook. It's no problem. I know it's very irritating with trying to figure stuff out. I have a MacBook Pro 2020, and this is the Silhouette store, and you can basically use the same steps that I'm using with my MacBook with your PC. Now, if a lot of y'all do not have a MacBook, I can come back online with my PC to show you the steps. We basically in a design store, and when you download the Silhouette app, you can basically go to launch with the MacBook. I put my my thing on the side with all my different apps. You can basically go to it, and you would launch this S. If it come back up, come on. Y'all, this is live, unedited. Well, I already have it opened up, so I'm going to close it. Y'all bear with me. I'm going to make this smaller. And I'm going to move this out the way. This is basically the design store, the design space that comes with your Silhouette. I have the designer's edition because I did not want the basic. The basic is what you get free, but with the design edition, you can do more stuff with it than you could with the basics. But a lot of people say that you can still do stuff with the basic design, but I want a designs edition because I get to add pictures, and I can just drag and drop it and bring it over, and it'll cut it. So I seen a lot of y'all comments that said that y'all wanted to know, how do you cut stuff out of the design space in the Silhouette store. So you have design right here. You have the store, your library, and then you have Sin. And y'all can see my panel finally popped up. So you will launch the S that says Silhouette Studio. When you launch the S that says Silhouette Studio, this is what you will see. So you have the file, and you have all of these history, bookmark, windows. So we're going to cut something basic. So I am going to go to my library, and I'm going to cut a sunflower faith, which is right here. So when you find a design that you want to cut, you double click on it, and it will pop up in the design store. This is basically your cutting mat. What version am I using? So I'm using the latest version of the Silhouette, which is girl, that's right. Please ask me questions. I'm new to this, but we're gonna find out this together. This is the latest version that they have. So if you want to find out the version that you have, you would go to the Silhouette store, but I believe it's a faster way. Bear with me. I'm going to show you what I know. I may not know that much, but I'm willing to help. Let's go back to the store. Let's go to account settings and my download history. I have the latest version of the silhouette and I am so sorry, but I will find out which version that I have, and if I have to, I can put it in the comments because I'm going to find out for you. Change the accounts. Okay, I think it's down here at the bottom. If some of y'all wants to come on and ask questions, you can. I have the latest version of the silhouette. I will find out which version that I have. So I seen someone ask, how do you make your designs bigger? So you take your arrow, and it's a box that will come up. And you click on it, and you will see this box. And if you want to make it bigger, you take the arrow in the corner, and you bring it, you just pull it out. And it will stretch your design for you. Now for the Cameo, your mat is a 12 by 12. And this design right here is 10 inches, 10 by 6. So if I wanted to make it real bigger, you just slide it over. I don't know if y'all can see that. Could y'all see that? And we're going to stretch it. And this line up here will let you know how wide you're going to stretch it. So I have 11 by 10 sheets that I brought from Amazon, because that's where I normally buy my vinyl. And I'm going to stretch it at least to almost a 10 by 12. Let me know if I'm going too fast, and I want to bring it down. See, on the side right here, let you know how long it is. And the bottom number let you know how wide it is. So I'm going to do probably an almost 10 by 9 inches. So it's the up and down, which is 10 inches. And then the number on the bottom will let you know how big it is. So you just click on the box. You bring the box all the way over your image. And these little things in the corner will show you how to stretch it or make it bigger. We're basically doing a face sunflower. Now, one thing that you may not know when you're doing heat transfer vinyl, you always need to flip your image. So to flip your image, and I learned this the hard way because I wasted so much material. Oh my God, I can't even tell you how much vinyl I wasted when I first started learning how to make shirts, and no one was showing me, so I learned from trial and error. You're going to keep the box over your image, and you're going to go to objects, you're going to go to mirror, and then you're going to slide over and go to flip horizontally. And when you flip it, that's how it will look. Just like that. So to flip your image, because every heat transfer vinyl and sublimation, if you get into sublimation, you normally have to flip your image. So you will go to Objects, once again, go to Mirror, and you hit Flip, and it will flip it. So if I flip it back, this is the original look. So I'm going to flip it again. You go to Mirror, and you go to Flip, and it will look weird to you, but once you weed it out, then and press it with your heat press or your iron, then you will see it look totally different. So this right here is my vinyls I buy by the sheet, and normally it will come with instructions on it, and I buy these from Amazon. So I flip it over, and it have the notes on the back. If you have a Cricut, if you have a Cameo, and if you have a Brothers, it tells you what settings to put it on. Now, if you want to see if this flower is going to show up before you cut it, you will go to Send. Now, when you go to Send, you see the flower red. That's how you know it's going to cut properly and correctly. So, I don't know if you know, but with your vinyl comes in different colors. And I have not yet learned how to layer the vinyl yet. I'm still working on that. And once I learn, I will show you guys. I don't have a problem with that. So my flower is going to be blue. So I'm going to pull a sheet of blue vinyl out of my package. So you have the color side, which is shiny. And then you have the side that just looks dull with no color on it. So we're going to take the sheet, the cutting mat, and I'm going to put this on my vinyl on the sheet. This cutting mat has been through so much, you guys. It has really been through so much. So you have the numbers on the side of the sheet on your cutting mat that shows you how big your cutting mat is. So I am going to place the vinyl. I'm doing this with one hand. I'm going to place my vinyl on my cutting mat. Now, my vinyl is 12 by 11. You see that? I don't know if you can see that. That's how big my sheets are, 12 by 11. So my vinyls are placed exactly how it's going to look on my screen. I put it on my cutting mat. So it's exactly in the corner on the cutting mat. And normally your cutting mat is very sticky. So I just, run my hand across it so it can stick to the cutting mat. Now, the way you load it up is, you see these arrows right here. You will take your cutting mat and you will put it between the two arrows. It's like you'll push it in there, but not all the way in. You'll push it between the two arrows, and your cutting mat will exactly fit in between the arrows. Y'all bear with me. I'm sorry. I know I can't rotate my phone and do this at the same time. So, as you know, that is touch screen. So I press it down and hold on, you guys. So you want to act brand new. I had to turn my machine off and turn it back on. So it's lit up. So to feed your mat in, you will press the up arrow. And you see the mat done feed in and it done grabbed it. So the way you can tell that your mat is in, you no longer have to hold it. If you tug on it, it's locked in place. Remember, you have these lines, it's little lines right here. You have 2 arrows, and you can see that the mat has connected to your machine and it's lit up. So, my Cameo 4 is Bluetooth. So, the way you can change your settings for your material is right here. You click on this arrow, and you have the different settings that you can change your material to. So for mine, I have it on heat transfer smooth. It's on auto blade, and sometimes it's already it have pre-settings already in there. You can do your test cut, and when you do the test cut, it's normally a little small triangle that they do in the corner. So you hit send. Let me go back to make sure. Okay, so remember, you guys, I say my vinyl sheet is a 12 by 10. So this cutting for this flower is 11 inches up and down and 9.8 inches across. So remember, if you want to stretch it, you can pull it out, and it will tell you the bottom number of how wide it is. Or you do the corner, where you can make it big or small. And the corner is the number of, see, when I do the corner, it goes in. And I want to bring it out to about 11. So remember, this is your rule at the top. And we have a 12 by 12 mat. So the flower that we're about to cut is 11.5 inches by 10. So we finna cut this flower that we got from the design store. So we will hit send. And once you hit send, you will see it red. And everything in the red is basically lit up around it. And this is how you can know what it's going to cut. And remember, before you do a heat transfer vinyl, you have to flip the image. So to flip the image, you will go back to design space. You will go to object and go to mirror, and you flip it horizontally. And once you flip the image, then you go back to the send. And now we're going to hit send on the machine so we can cut it. And this will pop up. Have you mirror the image? And I already mirrored the image, so I'm going to do send as is. I hit send. And my Cameo is fit to cut out my design. And you see it is, my Cameo 4 is Bluetooth compatible with my MacBook Pro. And as you can see, it's cutting out the image. My settings is smooth transfer, heat transfer vinyl, and it's on smooth. So if you have any questions, let me know. This Cameo 4 is a little bit loud. But it moves way faster than the 3. So do you have any questions? Oh, okay. And this is what I weed out my machine, my vinyl with. I got this from Amazon. It came with a kit. See if you can see it. You won't be able to see it yet, but the first blade is the cutting blade, and my second blade is for like car stock and faux leather for the. And I'm really not too fond of that blade. I don't like that blade. I feel like I wasted $25. And this is what happened when your Cameo 4 is cutting. Now, the thing that I love about the Cameo 4 compared to the 3, it moves a little bit faster, but it's very loud to me. We are cutting out this faith flower, and I'm using a MacBook Pro. I have to look up and see which silhouette design edition version that I have. When you lay the vinyl on the cutting mat, is it sticking to it? Yes. This is my original cutting mat for my 3, and it's still sticky, so I'm able to take my hand and press it down to make sure it sticks to it. Now you can tell a little of it is not that sticky, but I still push it down while it's in the machine. Yours does not cut all the way through the vinyl. Well, maybe you have to check the settings. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes it depends on how thick the vinyl is. I might cut it on cardstock, because I had that problem too, where sometimes it don't cut at all. And I went through so much trial and error with wasting vinyl. And then sometimes it's cool going through YouTube, but then sometimes you still don't get it. And you'll be like, I just spent all this money on this machine and it's not working. Where did you get your vinyl from? It's almost done cutting. I like to weed out the most complicated projects. And now we finna see, did I actually do my right settings for this flower? See, now it's finished, and when it's finished, it'll automatically push it out. So the way that I take it out is I'm gonna press the down arrow button, and it'll push it straight out. I don't know if you can see my flower a little. And let's pull it off the vinyl. And I remove the mat. And then I make sure I turn it off. And let me see. Let's see, how did this cut? So what normally I would do is, you will see the lines a little. I don't know if you can see that with the reflection of my light, but I can see it. So you push it down, and it would come up with the weeding theme. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have a tripod for my phone. Yeah, hold on one second. Yes, I brought it from Amazon on a kit, and I would put a picture of the kit that I got from Amazon. You know, sometimes going to the craft store, it can be very, very expensive. Let me see, can I put this on my phone holder so you can see what I'm doing? Hold on one second. Okay. Yeah, I'm like holding it with my phone holder so you can see me weed this out. So I pulled it out a little, and normally I would cut around it to use the extra straps of vinyl that I have. And I will save it. And you see, once you pull it up, sometimes it comes out, but sometimes you have to go real slow because it will try to mess up. It's sticky. This is what we cutting out. We weeding out right now. A Faith sunflower. This is real life. This is live. And I believe I made my flower a little big, but that's okay, because I'm still going to make it work. This is what you call still learning. I'm not perfect, but I love helping people learn stuff because I remember how it was for me and no one helped me at all. So see, you can see some of it. That's why it have to be rotated. So when you see it, it will look like this. So I'm going to weed it out. And if you get confused, sometimes I'll take a picture of it and I will look at it. And you can just push it down. This is the F. So you push it down. This kit that I got from Amazon, it came with this weeding thing. It came with some scissors, a spatula. It's like a little spatula. I will take a picture of it and put it in the comments so you guys can see it. If anybody would like to come on and ask questions, just let me know and I will add you on. Could you see the little cut right there? See, this is the little cut from the A. What do you use the extra vinyl for? I have a strap. I have like a folder for straps that I might not use all the vinyl in. I use it for like if I want to put something on the sleeve, or if sometimes for me, sometimes I'm a perfectionist. So if I mess up something, I would recut it up. I will recut it and put it in there. Let me show y'all something that I seen someone ask the question. So we will go back to the design part. Okay, right here is different stuff that you can add. And I seen someone ask, like, how do you add in takeaway stuff, right? So this is a faith sunflower. So when you like right click on it, all of this stuff will come up. So it's a thing called ungroup. So if I hit ungroup, okay, will it work with this one? Let's highlight it again. Right click it. Okay, it's not going to work with this. I'm going to show y'all what it is to ungroup. So I can delete that since I already printed it out. So I'm going to go back to my library store. And, okay, let's see what it work with this. So I clicked on something. I'm going to show you what it is if you want to, like, take away and add stuff to it. Because I have did that with many things. So if you right-click, after you put the box around the image, you right-click, and you have unedit, cut, copy, paste. Paste in front, you have all of these different options. So if you ungroup, you click on ungroup, and you can move stuff apart. That's what it's called, ungroup. And then if you want to re-put it back together, you go to undo and then bring it back together. So if you wanted to like use the sunflower and take away these words, once again, you will right click and you will go to ungroup, which I believe we already did that. We ungrouped it. And to bring it back together as one image, you will click on group. And once you click on group, it married it right back together. And it's one, besides a few, one that want to be stubborn. So you go to undo. Undo. And sometimes you have to play around with it. You make sure the whole box is highlighted. You right click. Once you right click, you go down to ungroup, and you highlight what part you want to ungroup. And it will come apart, see? And then if you want to bring it back together, you will put the box back around it, right click it, and put group. And it is back as a one. So I seen someone ask me about that, and I wanted to show you that. I don't know what that is. Okay, it's a part of that. So I'm going to weed this out and put a picture of it up in the comments. If any comments you want to know, or any questions, post it in a comment, or you can inbox me and I will help you out. Like I said, this is my first live that I did, and I'm using a MacBook Pro. I see a lot of people do PCs, and if a lot of you have PCs, I can come back and do it on a PC because I have both of them. And put any questions or comments that you have in the bottom, and any way that I can help you out, I will let you know. There's no problem. But you enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and let me know if there's any way that I can help you with Silhouette Studios. And I'm going to order the sticker material off of Amazon so I can make stickers with y'all. Thank you so much, Tammy. I was so nervous, but y'all made this so easy. Remember, the Cameo 4 can do shirts. It can do like the little flowers that you can make out of cardstock. It's a lot of stuff that you can do. And it's a lot of stuff that I'm going to start doing besides shirts. Because I paid too much money for this machine and I want to get to know it. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. I will put a link and a picture of the weeding kit that I got from Amazon. And I buy most of my vinyl from Amazon. And remember, if you have a Joann's where you live, or a Michael's, remember, Joann's always have their vinyl on sale, and you can make Michael's price match the vinyl. So do not go on Michael's paying full price for that vinyl, because sometimes that vinyl is very expensive. Or you can go on Amazon, and they got like other places that sell vinyl, but I go on Amazon. But if I have to run a Michael's, I make Michael's price match Joann's, and I make Joann's price match Michael's. So don't be fooled. Happy crafty day. Enjoy your Saturday. Bye.